Chair yoga is a great way for you to learn about yoga practice, as well as honor any limitations in the body you might have, whether that's an injury or maybe arthritis, or perhaps some muscle tension from treatment or just inactivity. So we want to allow you space to feel like yoga is accessible for you, because honestly and truly, yoga is for everybody. You don't have to be flexible, you don't have to have it all right, and also you just have to show up with your breath and honor the body and where you're at today. So as I demonstrate some of the poses, I'll offer some variations, and feel free while you're watching and taking this class to skip a pose if it doesn't serve you, or make a modification if that's what your body is asking from you. We will start with some breathing. So I want you to get comfortable in your seat. I have a bolster in front of me. If you want to slide a pillow underneath your feet, you can, or you can just place your feet flat on the ground. It is your choice. We're going to do some breathing just to get started. Our yoga breath is important for our practice, along with our physical movement of the body. So I want you to lift your shoulders a couple times and draw some circles with your shoulders. Very easy. Only go to your range of motion. They can be micro circles, or if you feel like you want to go a little bit bigger, you can. And then I want you to pull the shoulder blades down onto your back. Your palms can be flat on your thighs, or your palms can be up. If your palms are up, that's just a symbol of receptivity and openness. If your palms are down, it's just a natural inclination that you need some grounding. Some people will flip one palm up, one palm down. So pick what's right for you. I'm grounding today, so my palms are down. I'm going to take a deep breath in through the nose. Relax the jaw, let out a sigh. Again, breathe in. And relax. One more time. And let it go. Move your jaw around. Let your tongue be cradled in your mouth. Close your eyes. And notice your breath as you start to take a deeper breath in through the nose and out through the nose. See if you can bring your breath down into your belly. And try to get out of the upper chest wall. Our breath work helps inform us of how far we can go in a pose. It also is what initiates our movement. So we do a lot of breathing and then moving. See if you can count your breath. Breathing into the belly, letting your rib cage fill up a little bit, pulling that breath up to the upper chest wall, and then emptying out. Steady and complete. Full breath in, receiving, opening up. And as you exhale, allowing yourself to soften, release, let go of what doesn't serve you. So we're going to take this breath with us into our physical practice, so keep breathing. Blink open your eyes and gently take your right ear to your right shoulder, and maybe play around with the placement of your chin. Maybe lift the chin a little bit or drop the chin down. So I want you to pick what's right for you. You might even find taking your gaze up and over to the right. You want to feel that stretch in the left neck. Keep breathing. On your next exhale, you're gonna draw the chin to your chest. Very slowly, sitting up tall, pull the shoulder blades down away from the ears and just kind of let that head go back and forth, side to side. Nice and easy. You'll feel a stretch in the back of the shoulders. It's called your trapezius muscle back here. And then we're gonna roll our left ear to our left shoulder. Once again, maybe lift that chin a little bit or drop it or take your gaze up over to the left. You'll find that maybe this side feels different, and that's okay. We'll talk about that a lot through our practice. Our bodies are, each side is different and we hold our bodies different. The biggest part of yoga, I feel like we gain is awareness of our body, awareness of our breath, our surroundings, where we're at in this space and time. And then we're gonna draw that chin to the chest again. Just kind of let the head go side to side, nice and easy. And then very slowly pick up your head and take your gaze out over the horizon. Draw a line with your nose, lift your chin, and very slowly look up. Now, you can go back as far as you can. Your range of motion is important here, so you don't want to throw the head back. Only go as far as it feels good to you. Really breathe into the front of the throat. And then slowly take your time and bring your head back to a neutral position. Good. And let's roll those wrists out. Do a lot with our hands. We want to open and close our fingers, roll the wrists one way and then the other. And do the same thing with our toes. So you're going to take some circles with your ankles, and any pops and creaks you feel, that's okay. It's just air between your joints coming out, and it's no problem. Then you maybe point the toe and flex the heel a couple times, point and flex. Spread the toes if you can, curl the toes in. It's your weight-bearing extremity. So you want to feel that foundation. I want you to scoot forward towards the edge of your seat, okay? I want you to take the flesh from your bottom. And what this does is it helps root you into your seat. So we always want a foundation for our practice. Foundation in our chair practice is our feet and our tailbone. So you want to feel rooted, you want to feel secure. So we sit up tall, draw your belly in. If it helps to bring your hand to your belly, bring your hand to your belly. Pull the shoulder blades on your back, sit up tall. All right, we're going to float those arms up overhead. And please know your range of motion, and we're going to exhale, take that away. I'm going to modify. Our range of motion is important here. So if today it's here, that's fine. All right. If you need to bend your elbows, if it's hard to get your hands overhead, that's fine. All right, we just want some opening, we want some lifting and some floating down. So our inhale will pick our arms up. Our exhale will help float those hands down and away from us. If you feel like it's available to you, you can bring your palms up overhead and then float those hands down. So again, make those modifications. If it's here today, that's fine. If it's midway, that's fine. We're just letting those arms have some fluidity. Also working on strengthening our arms and our shoulders. Keep breathing. And we'll do one more. And then we're going to bring our palms together and bring our thumb to the heart center. Take your chin to your chest and take a moment. I want you to set an intention for the rest of your practice. An intention can be as simple as the fact that you showed up to watch this video, to move your body, to breathe. Maybe it's to walk away from anxiety or fear or confusion or control. Maybe it's to walk towards something new. Perhaps it's just a reset for you. Whatever it is, honor what comes to your mind. All All right, we're gonna keep our palms in towards each other and then offer that intention up. And then bend the elbows and spread those fingers and see if you can get those elbows down and then bring those palms back together again. We'll do that 2 more times. Pressing those palms up and then opening up, cactus your arms and bring those palms back together. 1 more time, pressing up, opening the air with your fingers, bending those elbows, and then gathering that intention back into the heart center. Sitting up tall again and bowing the chin to the chest. Good. Reaching those arms up and away. This time bring those palms together, tapping the thumb to the chest wall. 2 more times, reaching up, lifting up from the hips, bringing the palms together, thumb to the heart center. 1 more, reaching up and bringing it all to the heart center. Good. We're gonna twist to the right. So take your left hand to your right knee. The right hand's gonna come back behind you. So I want you to just think of sitting up tall. All right, so we're gonna breathe and elongate through the spine. And as we exhale, we're gonna twist from the navel, not from the shoulders. So I want you to think of twisting from the belly. And breathe here. So think about with each inhale growing long in the spine, and with each exhale, maybe twisting a little bit more, and only go as far as it feels good to you. You don't want it to feel strained. You want it to feel like you're getting a stretch. So you'll feel a stretch through the left side. 1 more breath. Slowly come back through center and pause. This is very important. It helps reset that low spine. Sit up tall. And then we're gonna go to the left. A modification may be bringing your left hand just to your hip, or placing your right hand on your right thigh. Again, think about sitting up tall and then twisting from the navel. Let the breath lift you and carry you through the twist. Twists are very good for the spine. It helps tone the torso, come back through center. It also helps with digestion. It gets the body moving. It gets that core fired up. That's your engine. All right, we're gonna do 1 more twist. We're gonna take it this way. Breathe with your inhale. Look over your right shoulder with your exhale. Inhale, come back through center and pause. Breathe here. And then exhale, twist to the left. Sitting up tall, inhale. Exhale, take your gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale, come back through center and pause. All right, now we're gonna do a seated cat-cow. So I want you to take your finger to your belly and push your belly away from you and round that spine for a cat back. And then you're gonna inhale, draw the heart forward, the belly forward, and lift that chin. And then exhale, round the spine, create a C shape, like your spine is in a C. And then inhale, draw your heart forward, broaden through your collarbones, and lift up through the chin. And then round with your exhale. And we're gonna do that 3 more times together. Inhale. And exhale, round. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly stack the spine on top of itself, sitting up tall, floating those arms up and away, bringing the palms together, and then bringing the thumb to the heart center. All right. Placing your hands on your thighs. Once again, sit up tall. Bring your palms down by your side, palms face forward, fingers down. Lift up through the top of the head and pull the chin back a little bit. I want you to press firmly into your feet. This is mountain pose. You want to draw the belly in. You're gonna soften your gaze or close your eyes here. Really spread those fingers and like you're reaching towards the floor. All right, exhale, bring your palms together. Inhale, mountain pose. And exhale, palms together. Inhale, mountain pose. And exhale, palms together. 2 more, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Interlace your fingers and just roll those wrists out. Keep your fingers interlaced and press your fingers forward. Bend your elbows a little bit and then take your heart back towards the chair behind you, around the spine. And sit up and shake it out. We're gonna do that again. Mountain pose, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, interlace. Exhale, roll it out. Inhale. Flip your palms forward, exhale, round the spine. Inhale, mountain pose. And exhale, hands to heart center. Opening up the side body is very important, so we're gonna take our left hand, either you can sit on your hand or you can grab hold of the chair and reach that right hand up and take a little bow over towards the left. I'll show a variation here. We're gonna let that hand float down. A variation might be hand to hip as you hinge over towards the left. Come back through center, let that hand float down. Another variation might be hand to shoulder, lifting up and hinging over. Come back through center and let that hand float down. So pick whatever is best for you. Doing side bends helps open the side body. When we sit a lot, that side body can tend to be a little tight, which can actually contribute to hip pain, or low back pain. All right, let's come back through center, find your mountain pose. This is a neutral position. It's a position we find ourselves in a lot between postures. Breathe. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. And other side, reaching that left hand up and extending out over to the right. Again, offer some variations, hands to the head, hinging over, exhale. Inhale, coming back through center. Exhale, hand floating down. Inhale, reaching up and over. And exhale, coming back through center, letting that hand float down. So again, you find your range of motion, even if it's just a little tilt over to the side. That's perfectly fine. We'll do one more, inhale and exhale. And let's find our mountain pose. I'm gonna move my bolster out of the way. We're gonna take our feet out a little bit. Again, sit forward if you need to readjust, take the toes out, heels in. We're gonna open the hips a little bit, bring the hands to the knees, sit up tall. And I just want you to think about pushing your ribs a little bit to the right, and then come back through center and push the ribs to the left. And then come back through center, floating over to the other side, coming back through center, and then back and forth. This is called tracking. It just helps that spine have a little bit of space, allows the muscles to have a little bit of love. We're not forcing the stretch, we're just allowing the stretch to be natural. All right, come back through center. We're gonna drop our right shoulder towards our left thigh. Again, you may be up here, or you may be down. You wanna feel a stretch through the inner right thigh. And come back through center. And then left shoulder towards the right as you exhale. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale. Inhale, come back through center. and exhale. Good. Inhale, come back through center. We're gonna find goddess. You're gonna take your arms out to a cactus, or I call these goalpost hands, all right? And exhale, bring those palms together. Press your feet firmly into the floor, and then inhale, open up. Exhale, pull it in. And it can be out here. It doesn't have to be big dynamic movement. It can be a micro movement, whatever is best. Then bring the palms together to heart center. Take the ear to the right. Come back through center. And then take the ear to the left. Come back through center. Draw some circles with your shoulders. It's very important we get those hips open so we have flexibility. All right, heel toe your feet in to hip distance. We're gonna extend the left leg out away from us. Put a little bend in the left knee. Bring your hands to the top of your right thigh, and you're just gonna hinge forward just a little bit. Lift a little bit with your inhale, and then exhale, hinge forward just a little bit. Inhale, lift, and exhale. Stay here. Let your breath sustain you. Relax the jaw. We tend to hold our jaw tight, especially if we feel tension in the back of the hamstrings. Press your hands into your thigh and sit up. Slide that left foot in, and then take the right leg out. Same thing. The knee doesn't have to be straight. It can be bent. Hands to the thigh, sit forward. Exhale, and inhale. Exhale, and inhale, and one more. Exhale, and inhale, and we'll exhale and hold it here. Keep breathing, don't hold the breath. Press your hands into your thighs, slowly sit back, bending your knee. Just kind of shake those knees back and forth. And roll those shoulder blades, roll the shoulders. Maybe lift the elbows. If you'd like to get more dynamic, you can lift your arms, or you can keep it micro with little circles. And just get into that shoulder. Let any of that tension roll over your back. And we'll float those arms up. Inhale. Bring your hands to heart center. Exhale. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial of chair yoga. Namaste.